I was just leaving a client or a prospective client, a couple that's opening up a restaurant, and they said they have pretty good incomes on their job, but they're opening a restaurant now, a franchise restaurant, to add an additional income to their family, which is an awesome task to take on. But I gave them some background on me personally, just let them know that my background was in finance. And, outside of owning Pounce, they're like, well, we probably need to sit with you. I'm like, not a problem. I'll definitely do that for you. But I was just letting them know that it's really easy to start building your net worth and get away from talking about how much income you have, because you can have a person who makes $40,000 a year in income but have a $2 million net worth, and you can have a person who makes $400,000 a year that has a negative $100,000 in net worth. So you really start building wealth when you get away from worrying about your income and start worrying about asset building and building your net worth. I was just letting them know because she was saying, listen, I make $140,000 a year and I don't see any of the money. I said, once again, you got to start worrying about net worth, because income for some people is just a slush fund. They get paid today, they're broke by next week Thursday, and they're going to get paid on Monday, so it's just one of them things. So you focus on building net worth. I said, if the husband and the wife, if both of you two, it was Tony and Angela, I said, if you two take $154 every week out of your check and save that for 2 years, you'll have $32,000, right? And this is how you get to $1 million net worth super fast. Y'all both will have $32,000 if you just save $154 a week, both of y'all, for 2 years. 2 years may seem like a long time, but it's not. It's going to give you some callous. It's going to show you discipline, etc. So $154 a week, both of you, for the next 2 years. In 2 years, you'll have $32,000. $32,000 is enough to buy a $600,000 house. So now you got a $600,000 house that came magically from you saving just $32,000. Live in the house for 2 years or so, build some equity up. So you're going to live in the house 2 years while you build equity. You're going to take that equity that you build and buy a $400,000 investment property, right? So now you at $1 million net worth. You have a $600,000 house, you have a $400,000 investment property. Now we have $1 million in real estate. And you just repeat the cycle. And in the middle of that, after that is when we're going to talk about building your stock portfolio, but I'll get into that with them at a later time. But let's get to the first $1 million. So we're going to save $32,000 within 2 years. You're going to buy the $600,000 house. That's going to increase your net worth $600,000. You're going to build some equity in the house probably for another 2 years. We're going to buy a $400,000 investment property, which you're going to start collecting rent on that. We at $1 million. Have a great day on purpose.